like
I
foodies
love
in
crepes, but
Taiwan
you got to
and
do it
stuff.
the right way.
Yes.
I don't like when people mess up the
Mhm.
crepes when they make them like too sweet because it's supposed to be like a
Mhm.
balance, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You have to
Yeah.
have the balance between the sweet and the savory.
Yep.
I get you there. I mean, I like my sweet crepes, but give me some sausage on the side at least to balance it or something, for like breakfast crepes and stuff. Mhm.
Are you fucking shitting me?
What?
No, I'm
Mhm.
thinking about something else. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm thinking about someone who just went live that kind of figures. Oh, well, they went live, so yeah, maybe I should go live too. Hate when people do that. I'm sorry.
It,
Oh, it's
it
okay,
happens.
Indiana. It's cool. I don't
Mhm.
care.
But it's also been a while since I've seen Greg, so I thought I would jump up and just
Hey,
say
Mama
hey.
Bear. Hey,
And
how you doing?
mhm.
Thank you for
How you
coming.
been?
Mama
You
Bear.
you up? You're welcome anytime.
Hey, Crystal, can I ask you a small favor?
Sure. What's up?
Greg really wanted me to pull cards, and I would pull like Oracle cards for everyone, but my cards are packed away, and like I don't even want to dig through everything to find them. Do you have your Oracle cards anywhere near?
Give me like
Because Crystal is phenomenal, you
yes,
guys.
I will read. I will read Greg. Just give me like 3 minutes to
Okay.
center real quick and find my
Oh,
cards. I
that's
know
what.
where they are.
Yeah, that's what Krista do.
Mhm.
Just read that. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be
I
good.
Yep.
can grab
Awesome.
mine.
Mhm.
Awesome.
I can do
Ooh,
that.
card art.
Yeah. I'm I'm at home,
Mhm.
Lawless, in Indiana.
What part of
Northeast.
Indiana?
Northeast, close to Fort Wayne.
Okay. I have a friend that lives in Fort Wayne. That's
Yeah.
yep.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Hey, Central Florida, how you doing, brother?
What part of Central Florida? Mhm.
Yeah, hopefully Central Florida's okay.
Yeah. The hurricane.
Yeah.
Central didn't actually get hit that bad. It's more the West Coast. I've been checking in on my East Coast family because that's where a lot of my family is. It's the West Coast, and then it curved up into North Carolina and everything. So
North
that's when you get
Carolina,
yeah,
Georgia, Tennessee,
yeah,
Kentucky.
Virginia.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully it didn't it only hit me with a lot of wind and stuff. We got a lot of rain, but it was
Mm.
Yeah, like a lot of eastern Kentucky or Tennessee's flooded or was.
We had a lot of fires this year. More fire than last year.
Yeah, but like 17 of the fires were arson.
Yeah, it was. Yep. Yep. The one in San Bernardino too. Yep. It was awesome.
Yeah, last I heard they caught one or two of them, but they believe there's more involved.
now Miss 702 and we were talking about illegal immigrants when we were on my live. And I've been looking them a lot of stuff new stuff up about it. And a lot of the nations are releasing people from their prisons and sending them up.
Yeah,
And that's those are the people they're flying in. I mean,
It's
they've
pretty
already
dangerous.
they already caught a bunch of people with stings going after kids and stuff like that
yeah.
were
It, I
I mean all and I mean it's just I'm sorry, it just pisses me off.
Yeah, because one article said they caught 13,000 Venezuela gang members that were sent up out of Venezuela prisons, murderers, arrests.
Mm-hmm. So what's funny about all that is remember when Chicago's airport was closed down a couple months ago?
Yeah,
And I wouldn't tell anybody why. Well, my other half actually works for the airlines. And one of the planes that the Secret Service and all that was trying to take over happened to be the Contour plane that my other half, works with. And basically, what it is they're bringing a bunch of illegals over to get them to vote for the blue.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of it was to, at the time, vote for Biden. But since he's no longer running, you know what I
yeah.
mean? I mean,
Mhm.
they must be scared for that to be going on.
But you know why that doesn't make any sense to me though? It's because most people who are from a Hispanic background, not even most, like you might as well say 99.9, they're Catholic. And
Yeah.
most Catholics vote Republican. So if they're bringing a bunch of Hispanic people over here,
Oh, hi, what's up?
yeah, they're going to vote red, not blue.
Well, that's the whole thing. That's part of the deal that they were bringing them. Yeah.
I know.
Hello. So I don't have
She's from
too much
Mayan's
more
channel.
time.
How you
So
doing?
Gregory,
She's
my
from
love.
Mayan's channel.
Greg, my love. I'm going to do a three card spread.
You look so
So
pretty,
think about what
Crystal.
you're looking for. Okay? Let me know when you want me to stop.
Okay.
Yes, Lawless, I do cards. I thought you knew that, honey.
No,
I did not know that, Crystal. That's awesome.
What are you doing?
Me and Queen Kaylin used to and still sometimes do read together.
You tell me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you high, Noel?
So, Greg, are you good with me shuffling?
yes.
Okay.
Angel K.
Let's go for each panel, you know? Because that's start with Indiana first.
All right. Now, I'm only going to do 3 card spreads, okay?
Okay.
Excuse me, can you play us a song for us?
Real quick. All right.
I don't play songs.
Play a song for us.
All right.
Play a song for us.
What's up,
So-
Cliff?
So,
Please.
first card, my dear Gregory,
Okay.
is companions.
Oh, we already know who those are.
Not doing anything.
And she's
Keyword is guidance. All right. So here's what she looks like, Greg. Okay. Now.
one on the left or the right?
Well, the card itself.
Greg, you
Okay.
racking them up. You got 2.
Wherever you walk not alone. You are gifted with companionship from other realms. Interdimensional beings are here to assist you in all things, merely awaiting your call. Your angels and spirit guides are there to assist you in all earthly ventures. The elemental realm is here to help you ground to nature and help you to work with her. The fairies tend your gardens and forests from which you receive food, beauty, and shelter. They work to keep it all in balance. All work is in perfect harmony to give you all you need. You're never alone. Bask in this golden knowledge and give thanks. We humans have been gifted with the help of incredible beings. They work around the clock for our sake, serving and helping in all possible ways. We literally cannot live on this earth without their assistance. We depend on them, whether we choose to recognize them or not. In turn, they need to do the work that they do for us in order to expand their growth and learning. We are 2 interdependent planes of existence, 2 sides of a coin. One must have the other to exist and grow. So it is with all nature. The plant, mineral, and animal kingdoms are all interconnected, and unless we respect all kingdoms and work with them as one, we cannot survive on this planet. Ask the elementals to help show you how to work in harmony with the other kingdoms. Ask for any help in any area of your life. There is a being for every need. Attune yourself to hear their messages. All it takes is listening.
Now, can you said all types of beings? Is that could be why Gregory's obsessed with goats?
Yes, it actually is.
Indiana, shut up. No one doesn't even know.
Okay.
about it.
Hey, We got 2 more cards to get through here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Now, Miss 702 has heard my reading, so she's gonna giggle at this one because this is one that comes up a lot with our group. Forget me not.
Oh,
Departures.
field cards. Oh yeah, field cards. She's reading field cards for us.
As you move along your path, there may be experiences and people that leave along the way. No matter what sorrow this may bring, always look for the gift they have given you. This is a gift within everything that comes your way and is up to you to allow this gift to be recognized for what it is. Some partings feel sad, some are a relief, some are joyous. One thing that is for certain, all things change continuously. So learn to go with the flow. Okay. Now, this is a new one for me, the third and final. Hummingbird Dream. Beautiful card though. And Greg, I will text you those cards
for you
later, okay, honey?
That's awesome.
What up, Andy?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Tarot cards or tarot cards.
They're oracle cards, actually, Noel.
Oracle cards, okay.
So the key word for the hummingbird dream is the smallest. Even those who seem the least to us have their dreams. The tiniest and weakest have their place in the universe, just as we do. They have a special job that only they can do, a place that only they can fill. There is no one being that is more important or more worthy than the other, regardless of the form in which they choose to express themselves in life. We marvel at the tiniest hummingbird. How can it move its wings so rapidly that it can hover in one spot and then fly off in a split second? What strength and agility it has, what divine form. It is hard to believe that something so tiny can bring with it so much beauty and wonder. If you're feeling small and insignificant, remember your uniqueness. The only shoes you have to fill are your own, and they fit you just fine. There are no insignificant people, none who are less whole than another. Eliminate prejudices and judgments, whether cast upon yourself or another. If you feel that another is not up to normal standards, then realize that is what you are projecting upon them. Change your perspective and see them truly as they are, a reflection of God energy, just as you are. So, Miss 702, I'm gonna ask what you got out of that one, because you're pretty good at reading my cards off of me when it comes to Greg, because you know him a bit better than me. And of course, she's muting. But
Okay.
No, I think you did wonderfully. But I think the best feedback you could get is from Greg, because Greg is like, he's really insightful. He'll let you know what hit and what doesn't hit. Greg, what did you think about your reading?
It was good. It was very interesting. Very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Very
The thing-
interesting.
That's one thing about Gregory. He's very, very blunt.
What place Academy?
Very blunt. He'll tell you exactly what he's thinking.
Honestly, that last card, knowing what I know about you, Greg, I think it's dead on. And I want you to know that you are seen and heard by a lot more people than you realize.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
So true. Greg has so much influence over a lot of people's lives. I know my life, like behind the scenes, y'all don't even know. Greg keeps this black woman together.
So
Yeah.
Greg gives me a lot of career advice, a lot of health advice, like on YouTube. He's very influential.
Yes. Yes. Because most channels, and this is how we all started with Gregory, you know. He wanted his channel to be no drama. And there you go.
Drama is just pointless in my eyes. I mean, yeah.
That's why I'm sorry. That's why I took a break from YouTube for a while.
You always take a break. What you do?
I took a break from social media. You can ask Miss 702. If it wasn't for like everything that I've got going on and leading up to, I would just be done. But I've got too much work that's important.
Hey, Danny, what's up?
So,
hey, Gregory, haven't been on your panel for a while, so I thought I'd jump in.
Okay, how you doing?
Hey, Danny, how you doing, brother?
Well, I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Indiana?
I'm feeling a little bit better.
Okay. Well, you missed all the fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Indiana,
We got the
Yeah.
Brady Bunch
real
going
quick.
on.
You're talking about reviewing some smart glasses
Yeah.
on that link? Mhm.
No, that's a video that I dropped. What I bought.
Can you read
Because
my card?
I got some pretty decent smart glasses if you want me to send you a link for some pretty good ones.
Oh,
Excuse
definitely.
me, but I never believe
Because I really like these ones. I've had the Bose. I wouldn't recommend them because they break too easy. But
Do
these
they
ones,
do they record?
well, no. But these are the razors that link up with like.
Oh, so the one they just play the music.
Well, no, they play music. They're mic, all of it.
Oh, so it shows video too. Okay.
Well, they're normal glasses. They're just sound, but they're a mic, all of it. They can hook up with your phone. They can hook up with your razor, like
Yeah.
cameras, all of it.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, and they work
I
really
can't,
well.
I can't wait till I find or get the ones that I got and
Let me know how
test
they
them
work.
out. Yeah, test them out.
Yeah, let me know how they work out, and if you like them, send me the link because I'm always looking for like good smart glasses and stuff. Because the
No,
headphones,
no,
I actually
you
can't
be
use them.
nice.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to. The only thing is it doesn't go live, which is that's why I haven't done any audits because I'm on a family plan and I got to wait until I can get another phone that has where you can get unlimited data. Unless I do a library or something like that, which I always told everybody I'm not going to do a library. I'm sorry.
I get that.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at doing, Indiana?
What's that, buddy?
What kind of audits are you looking at doing?
I don't know. Just
Excuse me.
up watching
Can you
and
read my bio, please? The girl in the glasses, smart glasses, girl.
All right. Okay, Noel, are you asking me to give you a quick 3-card reading? Is that what you're asking me, Noel?
Can you reading for me?
I think it might help her calm down a little bit.
Is that what she's asking?
She's kind of wired.
Yeah, a little bit. Noel, is that what you're asking? You want me to do a quick reading like I did for Greg?
Yes.
This will be very very interesting.
All right. Tell me when to stop.
Hey, Andrew, baby.
Hey, Angie, baby.
How you doing?
Stop.
All right. All right. Let's see what this has.
Actually, Lawless, no, actually I can't because I'm not a co-host or anything like that. But let me. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Gregory could probably do it.
I don't know how.
Do what? I'm not looking at the chat, so I can't tell you.
Hold on, find me. Hold on.
Are you in it for me?
All right. So, Miss Noel, your first card is the wind element. So, keyword wind, obviously. Feel the wind on a blustery day as it blows directly into your face and whips your hair into a backward stream. Feel what it feels like as it hits the different areas of your body. Feel how its current moves around you and blows your clothing. Hear it. Sometimes it's as if the wind is voicing to you a stream of words as it roars past. There's a mighty presence in the wind, a great force. You can feel it as you brace yourself for the impact. This power is there for you to harness. Imagine you are one with the wind, bolstered by its energy. Next time there's a strong wind, slip outside and run with it. I've watched my cat do this, and as it seems as if she is in a whole nother state of being when she runs with the wind. It's exhilarating. Animals, like fairies, instinctively just know what to do. What would you like the wind to blow to you? Where would you like it to blow you? The wind is a perfect example of an incredible power of the universe. Next card, the flirt.
All right.
And with the way her personality is being today, I'm seeing this one. It's called the flirt. Keyword flirting. We all know that a little flirting can be fun. Fairies love to flirt. It's just part of their personality. Some are flirtier than others. We have all done it from time to time. A bit too much might be another thing altogether. Are you being true to another who cares about you? Are you being true to your own values? Are you trifling with others' emotions? It is possible that another is taking your attentions more seriously than you are. Check to make sure you're not harming another. Are you getting involved in something that is not good for you? Be careful not to flirt with danger. See things clearly. Be truthful with yourself. Pay attention to that little voice within and its warnings. This card also may be telling you that the opportunity is within reach, but that you are only flirting with it. If there's something you really want to do, sink all your efforts into the project. Avoid being superficial with your efforts. If it's worth doing, it's worthy of your full attention. Now, Miss Noel, I don't know you from anybody, so your final card.
Wait, is that mine?
Well, we got one more card, but yes, that was one of
card,
yours. Okay. Your final card is called Rescued. The key word is assistance. If you have drawn this card, you might be in danger of relying too much on other humans for guidance. Remember to connect to your own personal inner teacher for guidance. The answers are within you. Also, check to make sure you're not trying to rescue others. They too must follow their own inner truth. This doesn't mean that you can't receive or give advice, but that you should take all advice and check it thoroughly within yourself, knowing with your inner knowing to make sure that it is for your highest good. Others should do the same with any advice that you give to them. Things are about to change for the better. Ask for help and receive it with confidence and guidance. Have peace in the knowledge that all problems come with their own solutions. So, like I said, I don't really know you, so I can't say whether any of that was accurate or not.
With the flirt thing, I would have to say yes. I've tried to hook her up with Bryce.
Is it bad or is it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
but she have a boyfriend already, Indiana.
Okay.
No, that makes. I would say
I'm
makes her
trying
flirt.
to hear what Noelle had to say, and everybody's talking over her.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself.
Noelle, honey. Noelle, hi.
Yes. Hi.
Okay. So
Sorry.
it's okay. Now, from what I got from the reading is overall is that you are intuitive, but you're not reading into it. That you're not following your gut.
What does excuse me? What does that mean?
Okay. Basically, that you need to just let it go. Go with the flow and trust your instincts.
What does that? Wait. What? I can't hear. What does that mean?
Go with basically combining the wind with the flirt and rescued. To me, it's saying that you just need to go with the flow of things and trust your instincts. Whatever's coming up, whatever you're doubting right now, trust your gut. And the answer will be there. Whether it's a relationship issue, whether it's job, financial, whatever, trust your gut instinct and you're going to be in the right direction. But you just need to let yourself go with the flow of where you're headed. Don't fight it. Trust in yourself and not everybody else around you. Is what that said to me.
Excuse me. Explain to me this again. I trust in myself and not others around me.
It's not that you can't trust others around you, but trust yourself first. Trust your instincts, what your gut tells you, because within yourself
Thank
is the
you.
proper answers.
Excuse me. That's correct. Those cards are really good. Wow, that's the first time you sing. How would you know that?
My oracle deck is very in tune. You can ask Greg. I've read Greg before, Miss 702, and I have read each other plenty of times. My oracle deck is usually spot on, whether I actually know you or not. So whatever you're going through, whether it's relationship or otherwise, just remember, go with the flow and trust what your instincts tell you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And then, so is this a good thing, or this is like a lot
No,
of
it was
people
saying it was
saying
positive. The final card especially. The final card especially said that positive things were coming, but you need to trust in yourself to allow it. The whole reading was positive. You're flirting with good things, but you need to allow them to happen. You have to go with the flow. That's the whole wind thing. Going with it. Allowing it to happen. Okay? But on that note, I have been slacking off on my personal work. Greg knows all about that. So does Lawless, with my editing and everything else that I've got going on. So I have to get back to actual
Hi, Mama Bear.
that
How are you?
wonderful 4-letter word work.
Mama Bear.
Love you guys.
Hi, Nicole.
Mama Bear.
Good to Hi, Greg.
Hi, hi.
Nice to meet you, Indiana.
Noel.
Yes,
It's Noel,
same
not
here.
Nicole.
Thank you, Crystal.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Crystal.
Excuse me, Mama Bear. How are you doing tonight?
Good, Nicole.
How are you doing tonight? Good. It's
Good. What?
Noel, not Nicole.
Noel.
Hello, Dad.
What she said to you, take to heart.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Hey.
How you doing, sweetie?
Mama.
Good. How are you?
Mama.
I'm all right. How are you? I mean, how are your lives going with
I'll be back.
Mellows? Okay, buddy.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep. Of course, we're doing.
I need help.
Yeah.
I can't find my flashlight.
Anybody that doesn't know, Mama Bear and Eyes on the Audit or Mellows started a new chat where they had their first episode the other day.
Well, I do mine Monday through Friday.
Yep.
I seen Mama Bear on something the other day.
Yep. I've been doing my lives on my channel Monday through Fridays from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
Mellows kind of does his own thing on Eyes to the Audit. I'm kind of doing local news and some audits and some news around the world. And odds and end things. Of course, things are popping here in New York.
What's going on with the immigrants there?
Oh, here we go. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I opened up a can of worms, didn't I?
No, it's okay. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. So.
Yeah, I must have missed it because I've been busy.
Of course, New York State is a no bail state. So you get in trouble in New York State, it's a no bail state. Okay. But it's different if it's a federal case. Okay. But if it's a
Okay.
state cases, there's no bail. Okay. There's
Okay.
only certain crimes you do that you get bail, that you don't get bail for. But most cases, there's a no bail thing. So all the immigrants that are getting in trouble in New York City and in other parts of the state get away with whatever.
Yeah,
And they
except
can
for
do
murder,
whatever they
I believe.
want.
Except for murder, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, don't say that because they're getting away with that too.
Are
Yeah.
they really? Are
There
they
was a
really?
guy that
Wow.
murdered, like committed a murder or attempted murder up in New York, went down to Georgia and murdered that girl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking
Because
about that.
the
But
simple fact is they don't have enough prosecutors, they don't have enough public defenders, and cases are getting dragged out for so long. And you have right to fair trials and due process.
Yeah, but that ought to just only fall if you're an American citizen. Other than that, you go straight to jail, period. That's what I say.
So if you don't get prosecuted and you don't get due process in so many months, they throw the case out. So, and a lot of times they're letting them out because they aren't getting due process. They're letting them out, and then the illegals are just skipping out. They're just can't be found.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
just
another
like
thing is disgusting is how many children are missing.
oh well, the count
And
was 320,000, 320,
exactly.
320.
And
No,
that's
no, no, no. Wrong. 500.
wow.
Keep on
That's
going.
crazy.
Keep on going. There's over
And
500.
most of those
500,000.
yep.
500,000.
Yeah, and it's
And
going up daily.
yeah, and most of those are being either they're not here any longer or they're being trafficked,
So,
which is
hold it. Let's
very
protect
disturbing.
Gregory's channel. Let's protect
Yes.
Gregory's channel.
Yes,
Allegedly.
definitely. Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly. Protect the channel. Allegedly. So, just like the jackass governor of California just signed a law into effect this last week. A child under 10 gets raped or molested, under 10, they will be charged and you will have to register as a pedophile. If you molest anybody age 11 or above, you will not have to register as a pedophile.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I am not shitting you.
Oh God,
That's
Newsom.
Newsom for you.
What the
That's
More
Newsom
states
for you.
need to do what Idaho's done.
oh my gosh. Mama Bear, why did you have to give that? Oh gosh, that's pissed me off right now. I was happy that a judge actually took away that 25-foot law, or I mean, not permanently, but to review it because saying it's unconstitutional. And now I'm hearing this, and that seems like nothing to me.
Yep.
I have a granddaughter that lives in the state of California.
You don't want to tell this to KS4OFD because he will go out there. He will. I'll go with him too. I mean, but
Oh,
I'm not
I
even
already
gonna say.
told
I'm
my
not. I'm not.
son. I
I'm
told
not.
my
I'm not going to
son.
say anything else.
I told my son, you've lived your life. I've lived my life. You have a daughter to protect.
Yep.
Exactly.
I'll be on the airplane. I'll be on the
Yeah.
airplane.
Yeah.
I'll be on the airplane. I've lived my life. I've raised my kids. You got grandkids. You got kids to raise. I'll be on the airplane.
And that law is for everybody? Or
Everybody.
oh my
Anybody can
God.
basically a 20-year-old can have sex with an 11-year-old, and they will not be charged as a pedophile. They don't have to register as a pedophile.
They're
And
not
it's
even
not even
grabbing.
considered rape at that point either, is it?
I'm sorry, they're not even going through fucking puberty yet.
They will not be charged as a pedophile.
This is
They will
why.
not
This
have
is why
to
I've been
register
saying
as a pedophile.
we just need to build a wall on the West Coast, get everybody that actually has morals out of there, and let all these dumb idiots live there. And if they want that crap, fine. There you go. You can have the whole entire West Coast.
I
Make your
got a
own
better
stupid laws,
idea.
have your own stupid country.
I got a better idea. There's a fault line across there. Anybody that's got anything explosive throws it in it, and then we just toss a match, and it just blows over in the ocean.
Allegedly. We
Hold
don't
on a
know,
sec.
and we have to protect Gregory's channel. We can't say anything like that.
Allegedly. But that's crazy. I mean, the stuff that these different states are doing just blows my mind. I mean, Indiana has always been a conservative state in comparison to all this other. And it's like, really? What else can they think of?
I mean, the states need to be following Idaho, what they've done. You do it to any child under 12, it's a death penalty case, automatic.
Exactly.
And it should be. And it should be.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking for my flashlight because I bought a new faucet for my kitchen sink to make sure I had everything I needed to swap it out. And I still haven't found my flashlight yet.
Well, that's when you need some floodlights.
But you'd think they'd set up kitchen lights to where you could actually see underneath stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
I just got home
That
from a hockey game. That's why you saw me in that rink.
Who won?
You don't know them.
How do you know?
Because I know. Stop asking me these questions. I don't like
I was
to be
just wondering.
asking.
Okay.
You don't know until you don't know that you don't know, right?
Excuse me, Mama. Excuse me, Mama Bear. Can I talk to her?
Sure.
Mama Bear.
What?
Do you go on the TTTP channel? I'm sorry, I don't want to bring it here. Mama Bear?
I think she's
Do
probably
not
saying,
talk to me about them.
yeah, she doesn't want to talk about that.
Okay.
She doesn't want to be asked. She doesn't answer questions.
Sorry. Excuse me, I do not go on it and see more. I don't.
Hey, Mountain Girl, how you doing?
Mountain Girl's in the house.
Yeah.
I can't see chat, but I do not talk about them, and please do not discuss that with me.
Sorry. Sorry,
Hey,
Mama
Mountain
Bear.
Girl and
Mama Bear, sorry.
I can't remember the other one.
What?
New Hampshire Press or something.
So, but I've got a premiere dropping right now, so I have got to jump off here, and I will catch
All right,
you
Mama Bear.
guys in a little
I'll
bit.
check it.
All right.
If I miss your premiere, it's because of this, and I'll check it out
Well,
later. Okay.
it's not me; it's BNC Records.
Okay.
All righty. Talk to you
All right.
later.
Bye, Mama.
Hi. Hey, everyone in the chat, thank you for coming. Hey, Pat.
I got a question for everybody that's still on.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot! Read what Angel K said. She got she trespassed the sheriff from her house,
What
and in the
happened?
process of filing complaint and FOIL for all the calls and body cams.
Wait.
Oh.
What is going
Good
on?
for you. Go, Angel.
What,
Good for
what
you.
is going on?
What's up, Tupac?
What was it, Craig, that you had Indiana? What did you
Oh,
say?
Angel K said that she trespassed the sheriff from her house,
What does that mean?
and
He's not allowed
What
to
do you
come on
mean?
the property anymore.
yeah, she trespassed him.
She
What
trespassed
do
the
you what do you
sheriff's
mean?
house? What?
Yeah, what do you mean? What does that mean? You don't know what trespass means? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean.
No, that was what I was asking. That's what
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
happened? What happened?
She said she was out of town, but her husband was asleep. Woke up to the guns and men and didn't know he was heated. Unfortunately,
I'm
doesn't
from
have
Arizona,
enough
too.
balls to go at them as I would have
I'm
if I
from
were
Arizona,
home.
too. I didn't know that it was backstage.
No,
Normally,
it's okay. And I was listening too to the other lady, Miss Big Mama, and the things that she had to say to you guys a little while ago. Because I
Yeah.
left to order some snacks, y'all. I'm sorry, snacks first. But
Oh yeah.
I was thinking this, like
Somebody's doorbell's ringing.
it's
I
my
feel
phone.
everyone is entitled to a proper legal process and due process. Everyone on American soil is entitled. You know, when we start to say that this group shouldn't get it and that group shouldn't get it, that feels a little nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
understand
everyone is
that.
entitled because there's so many innocent people that are going to prison or that are being executed. Look at the African American guy that got executed 2 days ago, and they knew he was innocent, and they
What
still
happened?
proceeded because of
Wait, what
legalities.
happened? Wait, what happened?
He was
That
accused of doing a crime.
that happens more often than you.
It happens a
That.
lot. So think about all the people. If we say, "Oh, because they're legal
What did
immigrants,
he not
let's
do?
just lock them up," they're not entitled.
We're talking about the ones that the countries actually took out of their prisons
Yeah.
and flew them into our country.
What did he not do?
That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Tell
but
me,
what if they are falsely accused as well? And what if they lose their life period for being accused of doing something they didn't do?
what he didn't do? What is it?
Well, then, for one thing, if they're here illegally, they already broke the law. Okay? So then that just falls into that side. If you're going to come into this country illegally, you got one strike against you before you ever walk into a courtroom. Now you're going to walk into a courtroom with a charge on you. So guess what? We're going to compound those charges, and then we're going to take and do the maximum as far as the sentence, as far as I'm concerned. And you're going to spend your time not in a United States jail, but we're going to make sure you end up in Cuba, sitting there in the jail we own down there, you know?
You know, I
Guantanamo?
do agree with that. I do agree that, like, if you're an illegal immigrant, you should be deported. I know that I'm always like Miss Liberal, but I do agree to that. If you get caught here illegally, then yes, you should be deported back to where you come from.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying back to where you come from, because the problem with the ones that you guys have already talked about, they sent them over there. They were already in their jails, and they sent them over here.
They won't take them back.
Yeah, they don't want them back. So let's send them. Let's send them to Camp Guantanamo, whatever it is.
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. It's like the ones coming out of Venezuela. Majority of them that are being flown over here are gang members, terrorists, murderers that have committed crimes in Venezuela. They're sending here.
So let's send them to Guantanamo Bay, and that way
Guantanamo Bay, ADX, Florence, hell, send them to all our supermaxes.
Hey,
Okay.
Joe Cool, what's up, brother?
I
But
mean,
we
but
need
this
to.
country was
We don't
founded
need to
by
support them,
vicious
is what I'm
killers
saying.
and vicious thieves and vicious
Yeah.
all of those type of criminals. Like this country was built on those type of people.
Oh,
Yes
no, the
and
people
no.
that come over to build this country came over here because they were being restricted over in England, and they came over here to get away from the English ruling.
Well, look
And
at
they
what
built
they
this
did to the
country on a
Native
complete falsity.
Americans. And then when they
That's,
needed more help, they went to other places in the world, hence, and they
yeah, we
stole
talked
those
about that.
people and
France came
captured
over here and
those
helped.
Okay,
people and
okay,
brought them
Yeah.
okay.
here.
Now
So,
let's
like,
let's
we've
go back.
always had a
Let
nasty history of this in America.
yeah.
That's all
Let's
I'm
go.
saying.
Let's go back to what Miss 702 said. And what do we do to find out that those people aren't, weren't illegally, or I mean, were guilty of those crimes?
But Indiana, I know you're being
Yeah,
sweet and you're like putting this protective net around me, but I do want to clarify this, right?
yeah.
I am completely on board. I don't
Okay,
want nobody here that should not be here, right?
exactly. That's how I feel.
Yes,
No.
absolutely. I'm completely against illegal immigrants. However, I don't want to mistreat anybody that is here. So I agree with what Danny is even saying as well. We need to do something to punish those countries for even sending them here. So I feel like the
Exactly.
process is broken.
You know, it's
Oh
not
I
yeah,
hope
the
It
I'm
whole
is,
clarifying.
process is broken
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
because
Especially.
a lot of the ones that have come here, they don't have court dates until 2051 in immigration court.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
2051
Ridiculous.
before they
So
have to
what
go
are
to
they doing
immigration court.
still here? That's the problem. What are they doing still here? They shouldn't be here until they get vetted. That's the way our immigration system is set up.
Yeah, but the problem is these other countries and like Interpol won't share their data with our country, so they're basically going off with whatever they can find on them. If they're not on
What
our watch list, okay, fine, you can come in here.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but that's
Biden.
not right
Biden.
either.
You guys remember when they opened the border, right? And you watched all those videos where you saw thousands of people just walking into the country, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And
Not a
that's
single
when
one of them were vetted.
and that's when all the countries started thinking, "Oh shit, yeah, we can save money. Let's get all these fucking prisoners out and just bam." And they're there.
Yep.
Am I saying that all the people that are here criminals? No. But
Right.
I think they should have come in the right
Yeah.
correct way. But
Well, the
it's
Democrats have
but
been
it but it
pushing for a long time
yeah, it's
that we
their
have an
fault.
immigration system and we are a country of immigrants, but they don't get into the part of we're a country of immigrants who were vetted. Not the original immigrants, but the ones that have been coming in for years were all vetted. My wife, she went back and checked her heritage, and she's French Irish, and they came into Greenpeace Island before Ellis Island was ever thought about. Some of them went to Canada, and some of them come to the U.S. So they were actually vetted. The trouble is, with what we've got now, they're not even coming in and registering to be here. And the Democrats are saying, "Hey, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay." Why? Just like you guys were talking about earlier. They're flying them into Chicago and everywhere else to get a vote.
gas mask.
And
Yeah,
when
but
you go
if you
into
also look at our immigration policies, right? Because I've read them,
Gas mask.
you have to be able-bodied to
Yep.
get a job, not have the government support you. If you're disabled, you're not allowed to come here because they're not even following our immigration policies that we have in
That's the
place.
That's the Democrats pushing
Yeah.
that. So the Republicans are saying, hey, you guys are wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. No, the Republican side is saying, hey, we have an immigration system. We need to live by those laws.
But it's both sides are wrong.
Yeah, both sides are wrong, I
Yeah,
believe.
both sides are wrong.
And there
Can I
shouldn't be
just say this?
and there
At the
shouldn't just
end of the day, I feel like we should fire our entire fucking government. Because these
Exactly.
laws do not serve
Amen.
us. These people in
Amen.
leadership do not care about us. It is just
No, they don't.
terrible.
Well,
It's not
we
even
need
Oh, that
we need terms on the congressmen and the senators.
so
And then
How
again,
come you can get into it at age your 30s and come out when you're in your 80s? You walk
Yeah.
in with that and you walk away being a millionaire.
Dude, I'm thinking about running for president in 2028. But this is what I want to do to this country. Fire everybody at the DOJ. Fire everybody at the DOD. Get rid of the CIA, the NSA, the FBI, the ATF, and merge it all into one agency with different departments. Fire everybody in Congress. Get homeless people that have gotten out of homelessness and drug addicts that have gotten clean to make policies for everyone. Put human traffickers and sex trafficker survivors in the DOJ so we can get a handle on that. Put retired vets into the DOD to see if it's even feasible to go to war.
Well, the trouble is we got retired vets that are still in the DOD. And they're the ones that are the warmongers. Look at what we've got out there in the Pentagon. Those guys are nothing but warmongers. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Their job is only there because of war. So what are they going to do? They're going to press every word they can press to keep their job.
Can I tell you guys a secret?
JFK tried that and they killed him.
I don't talk about my job very much on here, which Greg knows what But let me say this much. If you guys knew how much our system was incompetent of protecting you, you would piss yourself.
Well,
you would piss yourself.
Trust me, I know.
Last year at work, or was it the year before, the Russians hacked our system. Mind you, work in law enforcement. The Russians hacked our system. They gave us a dollar amount. We didn't even have enough money as a county to pay the dollar amount. Okay. And we didn't have any access to our computers. So we couldn't run license plates. We couldn't do anything. Okay. It was like the olden days. And you can Google this and it'll let you know about San Bernardino County. Right. And then what happened was we had to barter, like we had to, what do you call it? We had to get them to compromise with us on the dollar amount of how much we paid them of what they requested, because we didn't even have the money. We had to ask LA County for a little bit of money to help us pay the Russians to get half of our system back.
And that's why I agree with you. We have to get rid of everybody. Because
we are not protected. We are not protected.
Just
well,
like
here's the thing. Just like you guys had to pay it. Okay.
Just like how that gas mask said, if one person steps in, a good person is trying to make the change, the rest of the government, they'll get rid of him.
Yeah.
Well, look what they're doing to Trump. But anyway,
I'm not a fan of either one. I'm just saying, but look at what Harris is also doing. She's also going to borders where there aren't any issues to try to make it look like she's trying to take care of problems. But I'm sorry, it's pathetic.
Yeah,
well,
the problem is
you guys had a ransom
like 3 days before she does that, CBP shows up there, and all the illegals that were crossing there, they just poof and they go to the other parts of the border.
Right. You guys had paid a ransom to get your system back. Now, if our country was right,
half of the system.
Well, but if this country was right, you would have gone to the DOJ, and the DOJ would have gone even deeper and deeper and deeper into our government to support you, because we don't pay terrorists. And when we start paying terrorists for these kind of things, it's going to happen more and more and more and more.
What they're
now you've given them money.
But see, that's what they're telling you, as opposed to what's really happening in real time. Because
we had that same issue when I was on the fire department.
Exactly. If we had that much power, they would have exercised those rights. I'm telling you, we're not as protected as you think.
Yeah.
We're not as protected as you think.
Yeah, no. Somebody hacked our system, took our whole entire CAD dispatch system down.
Right.
Luckily, a lot of it was still UHF, VHF radio frequency, you could still tone out, but it was all paper reports.
Yep.
Now,
See, and that's the problem with our country is we've gotten away from paper, and we've depended on computers for everything.
Yeah,
you can't.
but they
If
went
a
through the
restaurant's
DOJ,
computers
the
go
FBI,
down,
the
you
NSA
can't
to
even
get their
order
system
food.
back.
yeah, now they're going through.
Finally,
Bitcoin
they
and
ended up paying them.
Yeah. So what do? You have a
You know what,
backup
Danny?
system
From the
already
way
in
you
charge.
talk,
See, Danny, from the way you talk, I feel like you're still a
shit,
believer.
Chris.
I
What's
don't
up,
even
Chris?
believe anymore. And
No,
I
I don't
halfway
believe.
feel like
Really.
these politicians are entertainers. One sits down and writes one speech, and then the others can't sit down and write another speech.
Look what the
Oh, wait.
They
Have you been
all
in
go to dinner
California when
together at the
Arnold
end of the
Schwarzenegger was
night,
your
and they
governor?
care less about us.
They do.
Hey,
Look
Jay, what
when
you
Arnold
doing?
Schwarzenegger was the governor of California.
That was
Wait,
horrible. That was
And
horrible.
He was an actor. They were telling him what to say.
Yes.
Look at when
They
Harris
tell
did
them
it.
all what to say.
Yeah.
Look at what Harris did when she was on Oprah. They found out that she was using a fucking teleprompter.
Yeah.
See what I'm
Well,
saying?
look at her
On
earrings.
Oprah.
This is a thing that they're saying is a conspiracy theory. Whenever she is on stage, whenever she is out making any statement at all, she has the same pair of earrings on.
Yep.
And those earrings are transmitters like hearing aids that she is being fed information.
Yep.
Oh,
When
yeah,
she's making her
is.
speeches, she's being fed information. When she did that debate with Trump, she's being fed information. Why do you think she's so afraid to go on another debate with Trump? Because now she's already been called out. And the first thing they're going to do is they're going to check her at the door. We want to see your earrings.
Yeah, so let's see. I agree, Gas Mask.
But I mean, if you look at like a lot of her videos where she's out in public, right?
Yep.
It's almost the same people, and every damn time she's done it because they've all been vetted to be around her.
Yeah. I love it when Obama comes on and says, "My friend."
Oh,
God. You need to support my friend.
RP said everyone needs everyone needs. Hold on.
I just want to be that black lady to scream out, "You lied about your grandma."
It's true, RP. I can't fucking look at chat. My eyes getting so bad. I need glasses.
I understand that, ladies.
Why do you want to lie about your genealogy? Well, that makes me question
a lot of
everything
people
about you.
Yes, they do use teleprompter, but not if it's supposed to be an open
an open debate.
Yeah, not even, and it wasn't even a debate. It was just her asking her questions, simple questions.
I know. I remember in debate class we never had teleprompters. We had they gave us the list of questions they were going to ask, and we wrote our answers down on little 3x5 cards.
And you had to educate yourself about the questions you were going to be asked.
Yeah. Right.
Now,
that's
if it's
like
going to be a debate,
like the spelling bee. Yeah. That's
now, let's get to it. Hey, let's change the subject for a second. A lot of people.
If it's going to be a debate against candidates, then it needs to be an open debate with no prompters.
Never mind. It's okay.
Good point.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Indiana.
It's all right.
I know I stepped all over you.
Whether you're Democrat or whether you're Republican.
Good thing you like me.
I'm a constitutionalist.
I hope that we're all getting to the point where we realize we can't trust any of these people. Any of them.
I don't vote, to be honest with you. I don't vote anymore.
Once they get that job, they get that God complex that they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Because you know why?
I've always voted kind of independently.
What was that, Gregory?
The Congress.
Yeah. My uncle used to say, you can take the best guy in the neighborhood and make him dog catcher and be the worst SOB within a week.
Yeah.
I like your uncle.
Yeah, he's like going in and out and in and out. But I've never voted a straight ticket. I'm listed as a Republican, just so I can get the primary votes. And then when because you can't vote, independent in a primary.
Now,
so you got to vote to get the right person you want to be in that line. And even if you vote against them in the general election, you want the right person in the line of whatever party you're voting for. And I've already talked to Indiana about here in Indiana for our governor. Everybody looks, we got 2. No, we have 3 to vote from. And the one to look at is the independent. He's been working on stuff, even though he wasn't in this, that now the Democrats and Republicans are talking about, because the independent has brought it to light. And they're saying, we're going to do. Well, you've had 4 friggin' years already, and you haven't done shit. Excuse my French.
Now I'm going to say
the
this.
independents come in, and he's a real nice guy. Go ahead.
No, I was feeling what you were saying, but I was going to say this on top of it. As a Democrat, because I am a Democrat, right? I have never been so disappointed as with Biden. In my opinion, Biden didn't do nothing for this last 4 years.
Nothing.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you
I'm
vote
really
straight ticket?
Yes,
Did you vote
I
straight
usually
ticket as a
mark
Democrat?
down Democrat all the way down, but this time I'm going to take my time and vote for the people that I really research and want to stand behind. Because just voting Dem all the way down.
Yeah, I want to educate everybody right now. You don't go into the polls and hit the Democrat thing and think you're voting for everything you can vote for. There are a lot of things on that voting ballot. Now, the reason why I say that is because I've been
you're cutting out, Danny.
Yeah, he's cutting out.
The polls.
You know what Dennis was saying? I'm not into politics and don't follow, but unfortunately, we are all screwed. True. It's true.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, that's like House Bill 2 over here. They put it on our ballot where they want to take funding from our public schools so parents can get vouchers to send their kids to private school. And it's like, that's not a good idea. Over here.
But if you're in homeschooling or you've got private schooling, then you shouldn't have to pay for the government schooling. Why? I mean, just like me, I'm retired. There is nobody in this house but me. I haven't had kids for 30 some odd years that have been going to school. Why should I have to pay the school tax anymore?
That I don't get.
I said Gregory goes for president. I'd vote for him because we know he'd be another puppet and.
I'm going to try in 2028.
I would have 2 vice presidents.
Yes,
that's if we
would
even have
help
a
you
country
out.
by 2028.
Wow! Yeah. Damn. P, that's
or Lar. Yes.
We get taxed so much. It's like it's depressing. People don't realize we get all this shit cut out of our paychecks, right? Straight out of our gross, right?
Yep.
Then we get squeezed when we go to any store or purchase anything. Even in some states, like when I lived in Arizona, you had to pay tax on your rent. So I mean, when they're done with taxes, what do you have left? Nothing.
We have so much tax upon tax that we have no representation in.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to Firehouse Subs the other day, right? Besides paying the tax on the food and the beverage already, they added a beverage tax on top of it.
And then if you pay with a credit card, you get to charge another tax as a server fee.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about something else for a second. I want to go back to immigrants. There are a lot of people out there saying that, we're immigrants also, so we should let other people in. But in my opinion,
we do.
in the right way. But what I'm trying to say is the immigrants from our families, or most of us, came when this wasn't even a nation. We formed a nation, and that's what happens when you form a nation. When a formed nation, like Britain or France, or they make rules and they make it so that other people can't come in illegally. That's what they do.
Yeah. And that's all a part about being a nation, a state, or even a city or a county. They all have borders. No matter how low you go, I have to pay my county taxes.
Yeah, but the only problem is, like a lot of our countries, right?
Oh, I agree, ladies. A lot of people abuse the system.
But like the major powers, Europe, France, Spain, the Dutch, Belgium, they own pretty much the whole entire world besides the United States. Australia is technically owned by Britain. They have to follow British law.
100%. I agree with what Gregory just popped in the screen.
This is my biggest stickler about people receiving assistance from the government. This is my biggest stickler. I feel you should have a drug test. And if you fail the drug test, no assistance.
Yes.
Like Indiana, Indiana, if you have any drug charges, you can't get any government assistance. Kentucky can't be within like the last 3 years.
KS, where are you from?
Hey, what's up, Leslie?
Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah, all I gotta do is just walk about 2 miles downtown and about 6 miles over a bridge, and I'm in Indiana.
So you down by Louisville?
I'm in Owensboro. I'm not far from Evansville.
Okay.
Yeah, they want Britain to fall too. It's.
No.
If I got to get a drug test to get a job, then why don't you have to get a drug test to get benefits? And not even that. How come you don't have to get like quarterly drug tests to ensure that you keep your benefits, since all these taxes are coming out of our checks anyway?
Honestly, it should be random, at least it should be random weekly to get it.
I don't know about weekly, because I want to see them go into like school training programs and have to go back to work. I just want things to be a lot more firmer with people who are getting benefits.
Yeah, but the problem is if you do it like
then you're
every quarter, you can sit there and smoke weed for 3 months and wait a month to get it out of your system.
It's hard for everybody else. And I'm telling you, if you have, and I always complain about this, I don't care if you're a part-time cafeteria lady. They'll tell you make too much money to get benefits. So you know what? If you qualify for benefits, then you need to follow the rules. Period.
The only benefit I've ever qualified for is unemployment when I didn't have a job, but I don't qualify for anything. I make too much money to get my Social Security early. I make too much money to get food stamps or help, and I'm out here doing all this on my own and still maintaining a house. Now my yard looks like crap, but I am out here doing everything on my own.
I told you I'd help you with that.
I know, but look at you get sick for 3 days. You don't even show up to have fun.
You guys read the
But this is the funny thing about it, though. And then I'll read the comment from RP. But this is the thing: it's not even bragging to say you make too much money for benefits. You could literally be a newspaper boy pushing your bicycle, and they will tell you make too much money. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Depends on.
I have a friend.
Andy, let me finish this real quick.
Hold on. Let me finish. I started first. I have a friend he's in his almost in his 70s. He gets Medicaid, he gets Medicare. But he can't get Medicaid because his wife works at a gas station.
Yep.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, like the low income stuff and income checks. If that housing authority's not doing it yearly, then there is something wrong with that housing authority and they're corrupt as hell, because I have to recertify every year and show my income every year
Yep.
to qualify for low income housing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you not see the biggest housing authority that we have just got sued and they all got in trouble legally? The Los Angeles Housing Authority got in trouble for not
For what?
taking care of business.
I
They're
heard
not
about that.
For
auditing
what?
like
I
they
heard about that.
should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
people are getting away with murder, and people have really been getting away with murder ever since the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't show up to work.
Good
Look
afternoon.
at how
Unemployment
many.
and all of that. It's not enough people to police and audit like it used to be.
Look at
Yeah.
how many First Amendment auditors are going in our government agencies, and the buildings are empty. You can't find a supervisor there. You can't find anybody to
There
take
you
care of
go.
business. And
Yeah, because
why?
they're all
Because
still
they're,
working remotely.
yeah,
Yep.
they
And
want you
that's
to do
another reason.
everything online.
That's another reason why I haven't gone out. My town is so freaking small. Everybody knows me in this town, and
Come,
I'll,
come up
I'll have
here.
to- yeah.
Come up
You
here,
know,
and we'll start hitting all the little towns around me.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
our courthouse over here.
Okay, Danny.
There's a judge order that you cannot even film inside the courthouse or on the courthouse property.
See, the thing we got around here, we got a lot of small towns that are like our town halls and stuff aren't open on a regular basis unless there's a police department in it. You know, I go over here to Ohio, they've got a police department. There's a clerk there, but as far as it's more or less in the middle of the block in a building. It's not even like a city hall. They're so small.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
then,
let's
Oh,
put
like the township
ladies drop,
police.
you know?
yeah.
Welcome to America, the greatest country. I'm sorry, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens after this.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. North America is the ghetto. People don't even want to use our currency anymore. Like
Yeah,
No.
we are the ghetto.
Well,
We
we've
are.
run
Good
it.
afternoon.
Because-
Good evening, chat and panel. And hello, Miss 702. I don't think I've had the
Hey,
pleasure,
Nightmare.
but
Nice to meet you.
Because isn't like Saudi Arabia and a lot of the Middle East and Asian countries going to like the fiat, and it's not even based off our dollar?
So I've been listening to y'all talk, and let me explain something to you.
You're losing it. When I was talking about voting, don't go vote a straight ticket because you've got so many different parts. You're going to be voting for 2 here, 3 here, that kind of stuff. If you vote a straight ticket, you lose those votes. They're not even there. It doesn't pick Democrats out of that group. You don't vote on nobody. You have to go down through the ballot. And I don't care where you're at. Go down through the ballot and pick everyone. I don't care if you go down and pick every Democrat, or you pick every Republican, or you pick every independent. Go down through the ticket and pick every spot that you have. Don't hit the Democrat, don't hit the Republican, and think you're done. Because you're not voting a full ticket when you do that.
So let me explain something to you guys.
Go ahead,
I
Nightmare.
was listening to y'all talk. So let me tell you something that happened to me personally last week. Me and my better half, we work our asses off, have all of our lives. Currently on disability, I fell and broke my back, and I'm having to go through surgeries and stuff like that. She's 65 years old.
Yep.
So I called one of the charity places and asked for help, and they told me that they had allocated all their funding for the immigrants and things like that had come in, and that no, I'm not kidding you. It's not a
Yeah.
joke. And
No, I'm laughing because it's
they
a true
put
thing.
me on a list, but it might be 6 months before they can help me. And I'm not against anybody. I love everybody. I don't care what color, where you come from, or whatever. I love everybody. But to be treated that way when I've busted my ass all my life, and I'm not a saint.
And to
But-
have them give money to somebody who has not put in any effort into this country at all over somebody who has.
I'll help anybody. I don't care who it is. Black, white,
know
yellow,
you will.
purple, green, from Jamaica to Timbuktu fucking 2.
Yep,
But
and I've helped you too.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
But the thing about it is when you're a smart ass and they tell you, well, it may be 6 months before they can help you, and then you go, well, do you know of any other places around that might be able to help, or somewhere else I might go? And they tell you, well, sir, it's not my problem. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yes.
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 Yes. What kind of response is that? I mean,
And
And that's the
honestly,
whole
let's
thing.
be honest. Someone was talking about low income. What is really low income anymore? Because I'm going to tell you, my parents are like 70, right? Let's say on average they're 70, right? They're more than retired, right? A lot of people don't realize sometimes they have to pay deep copays on their medication. It isn't all covered. And another thing that you have to remember about these seniors is even senior apartments, senior living is still the cost of everything else that's out here. So let's say your parents' apartment is $1,200 or it's 15 or 16 or it's 19, right? At that point, how much do they get in Social Security retirement every year? They may get $1,000 every month.
Listen,
that's why they're still working. That's why
there's
they're
no
still
more
out here
pensions out
working.
here. There's no more pensions out here. The retirement plan the government decided we had to take is all based off the stock market. So we don't have any money in our retirements anymore. It doesn't build like it did when we had pensions and that kind of stuff, when companies actually put into it and you were actually a part of the company and they actually respected you. That's not there not anymore. Then you've got, like me, I'll be 65 next month, which means October 1st starts my Medicare. Okay. So Medicare, I automatically have to pay every month $174.
That's not right.
That's Plan B,
right.
and you have to pay it. It's not a choice. It's like I talked to them about it, and they said, no, you have to pay that. I said, I don't have insurance now because I can't afford it. Now you're going to force me to take it. I took my Social Security early and made too much money, so you cut me off of getting any Social Security, and now you're forcing me to pay something I can't afford.
Welcome to America. Thank you, and get the fuck out.
We're from the government. We're here to help you.
Yeah, bullshit.
My mother was really insane talking about going back to work. Once you get to almost 70 years old, it's too many health issues to go back to work.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
how could you make these seniors go back to work because the cost of living doesn't add up to the Social Security anymore? You're forcing them to kill themselves.
Listen to this. Listen to this, Miss 702. I fell and broke my back. I've had 2 surgeries. I've got 4 herniated bulging discs. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have carpal tunnel in both hands. I've had 1 knee replacement, and I am pending neck surgery right now for bone spurs and bulging disc in my neck. But listen to this. And I've worked all my life and I've paid in. So these assholes, to keep from giving me 100% disability so I can draw medical benefits, give me 99%. There's a 1% chance that I'm going to be able to go back to work. 1%. You know what the odds of that are?
Okay, hold on a second. You know what the government thinks? They're going to go with that 1%.
Well, here's what it is.
Oh, shit.
This is a doctor's thing.
There's a chance that he can work.
Think of this. This is a doctor's thing. And the doctor's thing is just like if you go in and you have a birth test done, a DNA test done. They'll always say there's a 99% chance this person is the father of that child. It's never 100% because it's a doctor's thing. It's a way for them to get out of it just in case they were wrong.
Same thing here, Sean Little, you know.
Yeah. We have all of these. We have 3 professions that are 2 professions that anyway that say that they're professionals, but right on their sign they say we have a practice, and that's doctors and attorneys.
Also, let me give you
it right up front. But they're the ones you're going to pay the most money to for them to practice on you, for them to practice with your livelihood, for them to practice all this stuff that they've gone to school for, And basically what they're saying is, I'm not qualified to do this job as a professional because I have a practice.
So let me give you another lesson today, guys. If you're ever on live stream, don't ever show a CO2 pistol on live stream because you'll get banned.
How about my airsoft?
No, that actually happened to me today.
Yeah,
I was on live and Sean Little was in there, and of course they're going to fix it, but it's going to take them forever because they realized it was a CO2 and not a real pew pew and everything. But the little trolls that dislike me so much and everything said, "Hey, we're going to report you," and guess what? Now I can't live stream until they fix it.
Yeah.
Well, it happens, Sean. I mean, goddamn, we live in America. Why can't we talk about
exactly our Second Amendment?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, fellas. I feel sorry that you're going through this, but I think I'm gonna be like the millions of other Americans that once they hit retirement age, kind of move somewhere else to retire. Do you see all these Americans that are going down to Mexico, like Merida and all those places? You can live better off of the Social Security retirement because trying to spend that here is not going to work.
Yeah, the problem is though, Mexico's wanting to round them up and send them back because they're pissed off at us because of our immigration policy that we're threatening to deport them. If Trump does mass deportations, Mexico's going to round up every American and throw them back into our country.
Well, here's the thing. My Social Security at what I took it at is about $1,500 a month. Now, here's what I expect every year. I'm going to get a Social Security raise, right? The next thing is going to happen is Medicare is going to come up to cover that raise, and it always has happened. I was married to a lady who was 20 years older than me, and every time she got a raise, Medicare went up. She got a raise, Medicare went up. Got a raise, Medicare went up.
You want to know what your best bet, Danny, is? Get a visa and go retire in Thailand.
Well, listen to this. Hold on.
Look at all the guys that retired and bought compounds over in the Philippines,
Yeah.
It just goes so much further elsewhere.
But listen to this. Here's something else too. Like you take a person like me that could greatly benefit from doctors with the medications that are out there and stuff and that, but I can't even get pain medication. I can't get what I need because so many people have abused the system that they want me to go to pain management,
baby.
And they want pain management wants to use me as a fucking guinea pig. They want to shoot me up with stem cell research, and they want some attention. Use this pain blocker and this nerve blocker, some attention. And this and that. And I'm the one that has to suffer from it. And there's elderly people right now that have to make decisions between getting life-saving medication or paying their fucking rent and putting food on the table.
What are you doing?
Stop it. Period. $1,500 a month. He said he gets $1,500 a month. Do you know how much rent is here in California?
Sweetheart, let me tell you.
My house payment's $1,000 a month.
Listen to this, guys.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's like you still have life insurance. You still have everything else.
$942 a month, and I'm expected to live on $942 a month.
That's what I'm saying. It's impossible.
My house payment's $1,000 a month. My electric bill's about $390. My cell phone's $164, I think. My car insurance is $188. And so those are the things I have to pay. Right there, I don't have any money left if I actually wasn't working.
Well, listen.
And go apply for some benefits. They'll be like, you make too much.
The time we pay,
done it.
The time we pay the mortgage for the house, pay the electric bill, pay water bill, pay cable because we have 2 kids that have to have it for their schooling and stuff. And I'm talking about just basic internet, guys, just for them to get on and do their schoolwork, because now they have school portals and stuff, because God forbid if they send something home for a child to do at home and have to use a paper and fucking pencil. And that
Yep.
by the time I pay all my bills, I am lucky if I have $25 left. That's a blessing if I have $25 left.
Yeah. And Nightmare, if I've got it, I'll help out somebody, right?
And it's the end of the month. Yes, I do. It's the end of the month, and well, somebody said to me the other day, "Well, you get benefits." Yes, my children do draw food stamps. We get $425 a month. You feed a family of four on $425 fucking dollars a month.
I just went and spent almost 200, and it's just me. Now, granted, I bought a big chunk of hamburger. I'll buy like a bunch of chicken and freeze it.
We do too. That's how we get by. We go to the we have a Value Max here, and we buy the 5 for $5 deals. Where you can get hamburger and meat and stuff. If it's the five for $25. Well, shit. By the time you buy enough meat to try to last you the month, you still don't even they don't even cover your staples like your canned foods and stuff.
Yeah, no shit.
Go to pantries, food pantries.
Well, and think about this: with me working, I can't get to a food pantry.
And I get so sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, well, you should go get a job." You tell me who's going to hire me with my conditions.
Exactly.
Yep. Tell me who.
Exactly.
You know what I say to motherfuckers like that tell me I should get a job? Stop it. You don't know me. Don't fucking judge me.
Well, I've got my own disabilities, which restrict me from doing the jobs I used to do. So, I've got a respiratory issue now. I have an impacted ankle. I'm diabetic, but I'm not diabetic that I'm on insulin, which is a good thing.
Oh, don't get me started about that. My wife is diabetic, and thank God she has the insurance that covers her medication and stuff. But me, I don't get full. I have to pay a copay. So who has to do without? I do. I don't get my medication like that. So how I control my diabetes? I watch what I eat. I watch what I drink. I watch my food intakes, and
check your sugar all the time.
I have to regulate that shit, by God, so I don't fucking stroke out and die because these fucking idiots won't give me what I've worked my ass off for.
The trouble is, I've watched the diabetic side since I've been diagnosed, and the doctor said I've been diabetic for years. Okay, what does that mean? That just means that I've had a higher sugar level in my blood for years. My body over that period of time has adjusted to that. The one thing that I have found out in knowing that I have that, I don't check my blood sugar all the time. I'm not going to put that extra stress in there of saying, you got to do this. Yes, I do eat some things I shouldn't eat sometimes. But when I do check my blood sugar, I'm under 200. I've heard of people being 400 and 600, all this stuff. Under 200, under 150 after I've eaten, that's nothing.
And listen to this, bro. You know why we don't have help for people that are homeless and
same here, Angel,
addicted to drugs and things like that. You know why we don't have the help for them people? Because the government makes money off of these people that are indigent. They make money off of these drug addicts. More police.
They get their money back that they give them by prosecuting them.
Methadone clinics and stuff like that. It's a fucking joke. It's government funded. You know who's benefited from it? The fucking pharmaceuticals. The people that have got these people addicted to these drugs are the ones that's benefiting from it in the name of, oh, well, this is our way of helping you. No, they could clean up the streets. We could clean up the crime. But the reason we don't is because you got some fat belly politician who's got his hand stuck out and by God with his hand in the pie and or we need more police. We need more of this. We need more guns. We need more this and that and everything. And what it all boils down to is these people that are sheep and puppets that follow meh, 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 believe all this shit, and they keep dumping their pocketbooks into it.
All right, now
thing, though.
hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, Danny.
Okay, go ahead.
Our money is becoming worthless. That's why a lot of people are starting gold.
Okay, there's two things I got here right now. Back in the day when Nightmare and I were a lot younger, they used to have mental institutions. They used to have boys' schools and girls' schools, and you don't see those anymore. What you see is everything being imprisoned. Not that they're doing anything health-wise. They're saying they're putting these programs together, but back in the day when they had mental institutions, they may have 200-300 rooms in an institution.
Yeah, and look what happens to the mentally challenged now. I watched the
They get to go in and they got to walk in. They see a doctor. Doctor gives them whatever medication, kicks them out on the street, and they've got to figure out how to keep that medication going.
You know, I
but
watched
the other side of it is, like Indiana was saying, our money is going to nothing. When did that start? As soon as they started credit cards, we were put on a digital system, and we didn't even know it.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to leave. But I just wanted to say, Greg, thank you so much for letting me up. Thank you for having this amazing panel. Last time, my favorite was Indiana. This time, my favorite has been Danny's thoughts. And all of you guys are just amazing. Okay. Y'all have a beautiful night.
I'm going to let your night be a good one. See, now you get to see what Danny's thoughts looks like.
Look at you. All right, fellas. I'll see you next time.
You got
Santa Claus early.
You got old now, huh? Well, guys, I'm going to end this in 5 minutes. I'm going to eat my dinner.
You're going to end it in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, go eat your dinner. Just put yourself off screen.
Nah.
Keep the panel up. We're having fun.
Good to see
I
you.
appreciate you, Gregory.
Doing good.
I appreciate you, Gregory. I haven't been on your panel for so long, and I haven't had a chance to watch it because there are so many people out here that I try to support their channel one way or the other.
I could stay another 20 minutes. Yeah, I know. I seen it all over the place. You know?
I got to eat at Applebee's tonight as I was out spending $300 at Menards. Yeah. Well, my kitchen faucet has been leaking on the top, so I had to get a new that. Then I walked by the clothes they had, and I thought, I need some new clothes. Tired of wearing the same T-shirts all the time. So, and then I had to get a big thing of toilet paper because you never want to run out of toilet paper. So as you walk around, there's parts of the place you just don't want to walk around in because you'll be in more trouble.
I was on the phone with I was on the phone with KS the other night, and he was talking about stockpiling rice in case we have war.
Yep.
You
can mix rice with a lot of things to spread out the meals. I remember Mom, I never knew that chili didn't come with noodles. I never knew that. I ordered chili. It's like, where's the noodles? Well, this is chili. That's chili mac that you order with the noodles. No,
yeah,
that was chili for me. That's what I grew up with.
Things that I can't eat very much of, by golly, and that's spaghetti and ramen. I just cannot stand that shit. I eat enough of it, and that I just can't stand it. I mean,
I had broccoli chicken Alfredo at Applebee's, and they come out and they didn't have the noodles like they used in Alfredo. So they had the shoots. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what they had. And he says, I'm sorry, I didn't know they didn't have it. I said, to me, a noodle's a noodle. When I make spaghetti, I reach up in the cabinet. Whatever noodle's up there is what goes in the spaghetti. It's not a spaghetti noodle. It's the sauce that makes the meal. It's not the noodle that makes the meal. It's the sauce. So.
Well, we had chili and hot dogs tonight for supper and stuff.
I love making vegetable soup, and that's the only time I'll really eat peas because we put it in a vegetable soup. And I went, well, 2 times I went to the grocery store. One was 160, and the last one was 188. And then I had stuff I needed from Menards, so I went over there and I got that done. So my cabinet, I made sure I had vegetables in there for this winter. I made sure I had enough beef and stuff already for this winter. So I may not have to go to the grocery store really, except for maybe to get bread, maybe milk if I get, if I decide I'm going to drink milk, because usually it goes bad before I drink it.
I love homemade noodles, Angel.
Yeah. I've made homemade noodles. I used to make stir fries all the time because that's really good for you. And I always try to make stuff that is good for you. I've got potatoes, but the potatoes are probably the worst thing as a diabetic you could ever eat. No, your potatoes and your bread are the two things, but those are staples. Potatoes are a staple. Give me a French fry and ketchup. I'm ready.
That reminds me of the movie I was watching yesterday. I just I could not sleep for some reason. I don't know why. And so I just went on to turn my TV on, and the Martian was on. Where he's stuck at Mars, and he lived off of potatoes where he grew on Mars.
God. Thanks a lot. Now I gotta go watch it.
He fertilized it with his own
manure, and
not just his, everybody that was there.
Yeah.
Shit,
well, the thing
is, you can do a lot of stuff with fucking potatoes, man. I just absolutely love potatoes.
I love
potatoes. The thing is people don't realize that a lot of the fertilizer that goes on the farms out here is what they call biosolids. What that is people shit. It's been processed, it doesn't smell, and it looks like a real fine dirt. And they spread that over to fertilize and rejuvenate the ground.
Yeah, the only problem is biosolids can no longer be used thanks to the EPA and FDA.
Yes, it can, because I've been hauling dump truckloads of it.
It's not supposed to be being used. Michigan has outlawed it for the simple fact they have found forever chemicals in it.
Yeah. You're going to find forever chemicals in anything that you have.
Dude, I love fried potatoes.
Another thing, if we want to go back to talking about money for our government before Gregory ends his live,
Hey, we could always move over to your channel, Andy, and create a live.
I'm probably going to try to go to bed pretty soon.
I didn't wake up till 2 o'clock this afternoon.
I know I sleep too much.
The thing I've got is if I do anything, which I've helped out a lot over here for that thing we were talking about going to.
Yeah.
My excitement, to let everybody know, my excitement for the weekend was to go over here to the Jefferson Township Park, and what they had is what they call the Hoosier Heli Hangout, which was all the guys with the remote control helicopters over there flying. And I became a member of the club over there. So I took the job of taking all the entry fees and stuff so everybody else that knew everybody else could go out and mingle, because I didn't know anybody. And if I sat there and took money, I got to know people and introduced to them as they filled out their stuff. And I mean, there was some neat stuff. There was a guy that had like the Black Hawk helicopter. I think that's what they called it. Yeah. And I didn't get to see him fly it, but I mean, that thing is so realistic. And he said it weighs, I don't know how much, but yeah. And, these guys had helicopters. They're out there flipping up and down, doing all these different tricks with them, all this stuff. And we had anywhere from a mini helicopter, which is maybe 18 inches long, to some that were 3 and 4 or 5 feet long. So you think about those guys out there running those off of RC stuff. I mean, it was amazing what they could do, because I made sure the door was open so I could see part of what was going on. And I think we only had one real accident. And what happened is the guy's battery come disconnected right when he's close to the ground, and it took a bite. At least it wasn't way up in the air, but he's going to need new rotors and stuff for it. so it didn't really damage it a whole lot, except for his blades.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I'm going to end this. I'm going to go back tomorrow. I'm going to go open panel again tomorrow, 3:00 again.
All right, Gregory, I probably won't be on it tomorrow because I'll have to work, or I'll be watching something else, or I'll be
Okay.
falling asleep, whatever. But hey, thanks for letting me up. And, I've enjoyed talking to everybody. I miss everybody, but I see everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love all you guys. I love all you
Yeah.
guys.
Yep. So everybody take it easy. And remember, when you're at the bottom, the only place to look is up.
Yep. Thank you, everyone in the chat for coming. Thank
Or
you.
if KS goes live, maybe I'll join on my phone while I'm laying down or something. I don't know. But
I could only, I can't put up a panel, I don't think yet, can I?
If you use StreamYard, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can.
Listen, if you want to, guys, you can go to my community page on my channel and sub to my other channel in that if you would like to.
What other channel you got up?
He just made it. And 3 subscribers, and he needs more. But he went live earlier today using StreamYards.
Good to see you again, Gregory.
Okay,
If I get Nightmare, if I go into yours, do you have it in your description on your Nightmare channel? Your new channel?
On his community page.
It's on my community page.
Okay, I'll look for it.
I'll send you a text, Danny.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'll go in and make